Corroboration. We are going to talk about corroborating documents. In other words, we want to find out, what do other documents say? And do the documents agree? If they don't, why don't they agree? And what are other possible documents? And what documents are most reliable? So think of corroboration and doing historical research as like finding evidence that says, yes, this is exactly what happened. Be like you're a lawyer trying to make sure you have enough evidence to either exonerate someone or convict someone. It's kind of the same type of thing. We're looking for evidence that says this source is a good source. So we need to start out by looking up other documents. And what do the other documents say? If they say similar type of information, then we probably have a pretty good source. So that answers the next question, which is, do the documents agree? And if they do, we're on the right track for corroboration. If not, we want to figure out why there is a discrepancy. Why are these documents different? Sometimes when we're corroborating, it's hard to think of what are some other possible documents. So again, we've been using the idea of the 9/11 terrorist attacks, and we might be able to find old newspapers, we might be able to find video of the attacks and documents on that day, and then we got to think, well, what are some other possible documents? Well, what about the 9/11 Commission report? That would be another possible document. Are there other documents from other news sources, from other online sources that we could look at? There should be, for pretty much every topic, a whole bunch of sources that we can use to corroborate it. And finally, we want to think about what documents are the most reliable. Generally speaking, online documents that are from unknown or rarely used websites are probably not the most reliable, or documents that can be edited by anyone, like Wikipedia, is probably not the most reliable. However, we can look at those to get ideas about our own source document and use it to then corroborate and see if we can find more information. So in other words, use those types of documents, those types of websites to try and figure out, what should I actually be looking up? What would be a better way to search this? Your most reliable documents are going to be ones that are coming from reputable sources. So any website article that has like .gov at the end, or archives.gov, or smithsonian.gov, those are probably going to have very reliable documents on them. News sources are usually going to be pretty reliable sources as well. Again, this is why you want to corroborate, so that you can say definitively, yes, all my documents are agreeing. This event that I'm researching, this is what happened because this is what everybody's been able to find. All the evidence comes together and says, yep, this is exactly what happened. And that's corroboration.